Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the StoneBlock 3 series. Today, guys, I have another update video for you. So first off, we'll start off with our quest progression. So we did manage to complete the Project E quest line, which involved getting the Tome of Knowledge, Transmutation Tablet, Arcane Tablet, and that also meant we did finish Densitas Infinita. So we have the Infinity Ingots, and we will walk through some of this progression and automation throughout this video. So, first off, you're going to see that we do have a rework or cleanup organization of our A2 CPUs. So they used to be along this path here. They are now moved over here. Also, you can see in this area that there is some more pathways. So if I open up my map quickly, you can see that we now have a big extensive train network that goes around our base area here. So we have like five or six different train tracks for storing trains here, as well as a whole bunch of train intersections and different stations, which we'll see throughout the rest of this. We also have some extra pathing through these end cities and this other area where we stopped before. So that's update for the trains in this area, but we also did manage to add some more modules to this setup here for automation. So we do have the pyrolyzers, as well as the multi-servo presses, which we had before, the sawmills, and the pressurized reaction chambers. So these three are new. We did clean up some of the pathing in here as well as adding on some extraction from some of these ender chests here, which we'll see why we need that in a little bit. We did also add something into the storage room. So there was an update to functional storage, which added now fluid storage. So we have water, lava, all of our fluids are now being stored in the drawer system now, and it's connected through this right here. So besides that, we did also have some cleanup advancements in this main area here. As you can see now that all these areas have balconies and like fences. So as well as a way to get up, all of them have elevators here. So first off, we did get some A2 progression here. So this is actually now sending to the storage system, as well as some EMC links here that are pulling in the resources to make the circuit parts. So besides that, we also did add some automation here for uranite, which is used for the singularities, which is pumped into this chest here, which we'll take a look at in just a moment where that is, as well as clean up the washing station in here. There used to be these hammers, auto hammers on the wall here. We clean all that up. Now we're just using the EMC links. So this is much more compact. As well as you can see in all these rooms here that the floor is now stone bricks instead of stone. Same thing in here. We also did make some additions to the kitchen here. So in the kitchen we have this back room here, which is a lot of automation for the ultimate stew. So a lot of these things are needed in ultimate stew recipes. So as well as over here we have some chocolate automation with create, and for the chocolate glazed berries, and also for honey here for the honeyed apple. So on the back here we have the blaze cakes being automated, and this is what's getting sent in to this red network, and that's all these items are why we needed the faster extraction over on the A2 system. So besides that, we do have some progression in this area over here. So we did add a blaze. Well, this is the blaze blood, but the this makes blood from Tinker's blood, which is used in pig iron ingots, which is a singularity. So it's turned off right now because we already have enough. But this is what it was used to make the blaze, or not the blaze, the blood. So yeah, as well as a little bit of automation here just to make some more creosote oil, but that's also what those pyrolyzers were for as well. You also have some progression here for the magic. So for the singularities, we have some Britannia automation here to make mana steel, as well as the source gem automation. We had a setup over there, but now we have a setup of 5 or 6, 7 here. So that's our automation for magic. And then now we have this room here, which has been updated with the floor, as well as there's a new setup here for HDPE pellets, which was used for the tablet, as well as a new room for connection up here. So these are the singularities all automated. So they're set up to be redstone controlled to turn them on or off. So right now most of them are on still because we don't have enough. So to actually show you the singularities. So these are all the singularities. We need about 1,500 to be able to complete all the rest of the quest lines. So we're slowly working our way towards that. So besides that, we do have a new room down here. So if I go down here, there's a lot of automation done in this room. This is like a giant create automation for the infinity ingots. So the infinity ingots take a whole bunch of recipes. So here's the infinity ingot automation. Here is I think the catalyst, as well as here's the cosmic meatballs. Here's the ultimate stew, and here's the Enderus pearl, I believe. All these are needed to make the infinity ingot. So all this is now automated with AE2 and through the use of XNet. So as over here we do have walls automation, which was a singularity we saw above, and over here we have brass casings. So, okay. Besides that, we also have added a new room over here. So there's a new room for mobs. So this is where I've been farming mobs for the mob shards, which we'll see a little bit in the blood magic section. So we changed the spawners, and I was farming them in this area. So I would bring that down, you can farm that, also have that to go in there. So, and then in this area you can see some of the spawners I was referencing before. So those are soul cages that take soul shards, and I was farming the souls to put them in the cage in that room over there. So, and here is one of the stations I referenced before. Here's the mob station, so the trains can stop here. We do also have some mechanism automation. So this is our mechanism reactor. We saw this a few episodes back, but I did now add the fuel automation. So all these machines here are for setting up the fuel automation. We do need to get some water production going. We just have a big backup reserve, so when this runs out, the machine will run out. But as long as this is good, we're good. But we do probably need to make a way to automate that water to keep this running. But we almost have enough pellets for the singularities, so we might just be able to turn this off pretty soon. So, yep, that's our singularity automation for polonium. So that is looking good. Over here we have the same area. We also have the Gaia station over here. So here's another station we added for trains. There's the Gaia room. Nothing's changed over here. Here's just the mother silverfish. We did also add a room over here. Below this room up here for the create stuff, we did have a room here to farm some hemp. So in here you can see a lot of hemp, as well as to collect some more Tronium nuggets. We have Neutronium collectors. One thing that's holding us back is our actually Neutronium production, so we're gonna have to look at a way to get more of that in the future. But besides that, we do have some more changes, updates over here. So there's a room here, or in this basement here. So this is for all of our farmers delay automation for the ultimate stews. There's a whole bunch of cutting boards there with the knives in there to cut up some of the various different recipe items we need, as well as here's all the different pot items or recipes that you cook in the cooking pot, as well as some items we just need for the automation are over here. Besides that, we do have, as I mentioned earlier, some blood magic upgrades. So the soul, the spawners have been changed to the soul shard ones, as well as we did add another whole altar, tier 5 altar here to just help with the automation and being able to use blood magic, because that one is going to be running full time for the singularities, and we might convert this one too as well, depending. But to increase this, I did do some exploration inside the demon realm, so I had to add another one on, and I did another ritual to open up a new one, to find the mine, because the other one I couldn't find it for some reason. But we did manage to find the mine here. We did open it here, as you can see. Here's the what you greeted with in the mine. But we did have one more thing that we added to our base, and that is a location here, like a little bunker area, for in case our primary power supply, the A network, goes down. We have our B and C network, which we can route the power to until we can uncover the issue and probably fix that. So in this room we have a little bit of food, some pipe upgrades to make this go faster, as well as a wrench on the wall and some armor, as well as this bell here to signify that it's an emergency. But just a reference, this is in right above our the AE2 network main interface here. But I think that does it for this video. If you guys did enjoy it, please like, comment, and subscribe, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Later.